Signed in for a little bit for the afternoon. Signal counter is working fine once again, even on the 1 minute chart. There's been no delay. Seems like it works fine in most markets. I mean, this is still pretty volatile. There's a 120 point move right there in another 5 minutes. But I'm still going to look into optimizing it, trying to get it to calculate even faster. We had a triple signal up here, broke lower, great trade. Triple signal right there, break lower, great trade. We had a 4 signal on the 5 minute, broke lower, great trade. Forgot to sign in my Take Profit Trader account. So I think instead of editing all those live recordings that I made earlier, I'm just going to do a little recap of what happened. So earlier in the morning when we had the extreme volatility, I was getting some lag on the 1 minute chart, the 1 minute chart with the signal counter. Not the 1 minute chart with all of my other regular indicators. This was an MNQ chart. Everything was working absolutely fine. Even in the highest of volatility, all of the MMT indicators are keeping up perfectly. I'm not having any issues. But the signal counter, the way NinjaTrader has it set up, in order to be able to count these signals, it has to go through every single parameter before it can print these numbers. And there doesn't seem to be any way around it. So I took the signal counter indicator off and everything went back to normal. No lag. I put it back on and it worked fine most of the time, but there was just a few different times when we got super high crazy volatility that it was lagging. And that's not something that I want to happen. That's not something that I want to promote. So I have temporarily halted sales of the signal counter, and anyone that got it that wants a refund is welcome to it, but it still works fine on the higher time frames. 5 minute works great, and is working great on the 1 minute in most markets. It's been working great all afternoon. It was working great most of the morning, but there's a few instances where it was just not able to keep up. I've got some ideas on how to cut down the calculation mode. I think I might be able to stop the calculation a few milliseconds after it prints the signal, so then it doesn't search on each tick for the entire bar. That would be great if that fixes it. I would love to be able to use this indicator on the smaller time frames, but as of now I'm going to put a pause on the project because I'm only wanting to release the best of the best things that I'm actually going to use every day in the live markets. If you're still interested either way, I am open to making this available if someone wants it, as long as they're willing to sign some kind of waiver or disclaimer, knowing that it might have lag issues on smaller time frames in certain market conditions. I also noticed if you have a chart with the signal counter indicator on it running in the background, maybe on a tab in the background. So what would happen if I went to my other chart that had been in the background? It would not have been loading until I clicked on this tab and revealed the chart. And then when that happens, it's got to play catch up, and that can take a while. So I don't know if there's a way to disable that feature as well. Otherwise, you would just not want to use the signal counter on any charts going on in the background. I would just have it running on 1 or 2 charts that were always at the forefront. So some unexpected circumstances, but I am grateful for the extreme high volatility very shortly after I tried releasing the indicator, so at least I know now and not later. The recap from this morning, it's not that exciting anyway. I was doing a lot of multitasking. Was not able to focus on my trading 100% this morning. I didn't even take a trade until a half hour in or so. I took 2 trades and both of them got filled for 10 points, but I got some major slippage. So I ended up only being up about 10 points total in my prop accounts. But I just hopped on this afternoon and got into a short. Just got into a long here at this cluster of key levels. We had the center of the pre-market range and yesterday's low right here. I was hoping we'd get a pullback up to the VWAP area. We did. Just pulled back 50 points. Up around 250 now for the day. Just had a 4 signal on the 1 minute chart, taking a break above, popped up 20 points. We had a triple signal back here on the 5 minute when it broke lower, got a nice pop lower. I still really like the signal counter. Maybe it won't work in rare extreme volatility for a few minutes at a time, but 95 to 99% of the rest of the time it works fine. If I do make it available again, I'm going to have it set up so you have to agree to some kind of disclaimer. I'm going to put all the known potential issues of the indicator with the possible lag and not running it into the background, and just make sure people agree to that before they purchase it. I don't want anyone to be upset or not know exactly what they're getting into. It's almost 4 o'clock here. I'm going to sign out, but I appreciate you taking the time to tune in. And anyone that is out there using code MonkeyMan is absolutely amazing. Take Profit Trader still has their no activation fee sale going on right now. Apex extended their 80% off sale until March 13th now. And even if you don't use code MonkeyMan, I still wish you the best of luck in your trading and in life. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.